Nice to Matt Yedder, Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Monday, May 20th, 2024. The address we're inspecting today is 3432 Northwest Thurman Street, Portland, Oregon, 97210. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the basement cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras on the market today. Before beginning this video inspection, it has been noted that some sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 4-inch cast iron piping. We are running some water to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Now, right from the get-go, we would recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on the old cast iron piping. And I think it probably would be wise to just go into the transaction knowing that, we'll keep our fingers crossed, but knowing that this is probably going to need some attention in the near future here. Average life on cast iron pipe is between like 30 and 50 years, and we're already well past that. We're going to get some good news. Looks like we transitioned into ABS plastic piping in the front yard somewhere, which is great. And again, so we have some cast iron piping under the basement slab still and extending out into the front yard, but it looks like a large portion of it through the front yard has been nicely improved or updated with modern plastic piping, which is huge. That's really, really good news. So anyway, the stuff under the slab, that should be considered a deferred cost item, and we'll keep our fingers crossed it just keeps on going and going, but probably going to need some attention in the future here. So we'd recommend having a sewer scope every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on that stuff. But again, really cool that, through the front yard, a lot of it's been replaced. We're going to transition to 3034 plastic piping there. So we went from ABS plastic into a 3034 plastic piping. And we'll cull at the end of the line there. I don't want to take the camera down into that. Looks like it drops down into the city lateral at around 100 feet. So we started in cast iron, we transitioned to ABS, we transitioned again to 30-34, and we dropped into the city lateral at around 100 feet. Overall condition of the pipe, if you take a snapshot of the property currently today, right now the pipe appears to be in working condition and passes inspection. There is, there is some cast iron piping to start. This is under the basement slab. It would be highly recommended to have a sewer scope performed every 2 years, keeping an eye on that pipe. And then really you need to just go into the transaction knowing that this should be considered a deferred cost item. This will most likely need attention in the near future here. It's already, the cast iron portion is already considered what would be past like an average life expectancy. But then through the front yard we have been modernized with plastic piping and then transitioned to 30-34, and so really cool through much of the front yard being updated or modernized. I'm going to turn off the water now and start to do the pullback. So if you take a snapshot of the property currently today, the pipe appears to be in working condition and passes inspection. And the recommendation, like I mentioned, is just to keep an eye on things.